What's up, guys? Playing more Neo-Spacians. So, it's a fun deck. I'm doing another post-commentary because I wanted to make sure this game would stay under 10 minutes. I opened up kinda bad on this game. I mean, I understand I could have set Dark Panther, but I don't want to risk drawing into Convert Contact next turn and not having something to pitch for it, because Convert Contact really gets this deck started. And he plays Skyscraper 2, Hero City, which is once per turn you can special summon a hero that got destroyed by battle. Spoiler, I don't think he ever gets to use that effect. Sorry. Yeah, this deck has a lot of boss monsters. I mean, this deck has a lot of boss monsters, but so does its hand. And as soon as I can get the deck going, I can really go off on him. Dark Panther's not really good in the hand. He can get Reaper and destroy Reaper, but now he plays Fusion Sage, which adds a polymerization to your hand. This card, I never understood. Why wouldn't you just play King of the Swamp? At least King of the Swamp, you can set him if you don't have any other options. Fusion Sage doesn't make sense. It's not like he's any more searchable. And then he gets out. He sends Woodsman and Neos to the grave, and I was like, is there a Woodsman Neos fusion? Because I don't know a lot of the Element to Hero fusions. And he goes into Vision Hero Adoration, which is he's an alright card, but he doesn't attack. I don't know if I was like broadcasting Gores or broadcasting Trag. I might have been, but I still would have pushed. Like, this guy had no reason not to, and he's very minus. Like, polymerization is just such a minus. And then he has his what is that card called? Wild Heart. Can't be affected by traps. Don't have any traps right now, so that's alright. I play 2 traps in this deck, and they're both Torrential Tribute. I just think it's good. And he decides not to attack again. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have a way to get over those right now, but I need to get my deck started, so I'll just Dark Hole right now. And you'll go -2, and I'll plus off Sangan. Well, 1 for 1. I don't remember what I search. Do I search Reaper again? Yeah, I search Reaper a lot. I play that one Reaper, which I wasn't playing until today. I've been playing this deck for a while, and I just put in this Reaper. I took out an Armageddon Knight for it, and so far Reaper's put in some work. So Reaper's going to attack directly, and hit that last card in his hand. I love Reaper. Reaper forces out back row like no one's business. And he's playing Dark Fusion, which was just really surprising to me. I had to read Dark Fusion because I didn't really know what it did. I thought I knew what it did, and I was kind of right, but I wasn't positive on it. So right now I'm just sitting on this Reaper. And now I can Rhoda for my second Armageddon Knight. Or no, my only Armageddon Knight, sorry. You see, I don't have a problem playing one Armageddon Knight over 2, because Armageddon Knight's not that good out of early game. I mean, I have such advantage over this kid right now that he's good, but normally he's just not. And then I activate. He sends Porter. That's what his job is. You summon him, you dump Porter, and Porter searches a Neo-Spacian. And I search Glowmoss because Glowmoss is a light, and I need a light. I put Reaper to defense mode because you didn't have any cards for me to hit anyways. There's no reason for me to take damage in a couple turns. But let's look at my card advantage. He has 3 cards right now. Hero City basically useless. And before I discarded, I had 7 in hand. I had 9 cards. 9 to his 3, 1 useless. And sending Glowmoss made more of my cards useful. I would say the only card not useful in my hand is Dark Panther, which is saying something. Every other card in my hand is live. Well, Dark Smorg can become live really soon. I have 2 Darks in the grave and a light, if you're wondering. And I draw in a Tragodia, which will be devastating if I get it off. But, you know, here was my plan. I had a feeling those back row were all nothing, because it was kind of a scrubby hero deck. No offense to this player. It was just, you know, his choice to make the deck. But I already had 3 on board, so I can make, as you see, Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose Dragon's effect happens, and he loses all 4 of the cards he has. All 4 of them. I just checked to make sure he doesn't want to do anything. Loses his Mirror Force, his City, and 2 Bluffs. Yeah, that, and I don't even know what that other card does. But I also get to use Porter's effect because he was destroyed. And his Change of Hero Reflector Ray, which is not a very good card. I've never seen it, but I don't think it's good. And then I'm just going to poke with BLS for a couple turns. And then, unless he can deal with it. And if he can't deal with it, or if he can deal with it, my bad, I have Tragodia to back me up, and Tragodia will be huge. And this deck always normally has a pretty big hand, so Tragodia is always pretty big. I could have attacked over this monster, but instead I like to troll with Grand Mole, and Grand Mole attacks. And I do activate its effect, but he doesn't know what it does. Neo-Spacians Vs Hero is a little funny. Jaden must be rolling in his grave somewhere. I don't know if Jaden's dead. But he sends it to the grave, so I know it's Lady Heat, so I pretty much know that 1 card in his hand is a brick. And then Envoy can get his 3,000 damage, and I'll set my MST because I don't want to discard. I could discard Dark Panther, but what good would that do? Once again, if I get Convert Contact me like Dark Holes or something, I forget to end phase MST. That just hit me now. That I could have end phased MST, but I didn't. That feels a little stupid to me. But, you know, that's game. He doesn't have anything. So, alright guys, I'm gonna sign out on this, because he does admit. Alright guys, bye.